Hello, YouTube. My name is LegoCrop75, and today we have another Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. So we last left off, we found one more of the personality modules, and we didn't get the last one because it was locked away in the Forbidden Zone, and we currently don't have access to it until now. Oh, Dr. O.
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank.
Uh-huh.
Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
Shut the fuck up. Oh. Picking your brains. Gotcha. You're Dr. O, correct?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm?
Yeah.
It is! What's your agenda bringing that in here?
Agenda? I don't have any agenda. Not with Robco, anyway.
Oh, really? You have their tech on your arm. How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
I don't think I'll worry you by telling you what House and his robots have been up to since.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, straining his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Calm down, I just wanted to ask some questions.
Fine. Ask.
I heard you and 8 were attacked by previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Tell me what happened.
This human. I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place.
Shit.
While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but...
Oh. Oh, so that's what happened. Huh. Who were the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Why is that?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
Oh. Do you have another name?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works.
Oh.
I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
Are you sure? I'm a good listener. Got the ears for it.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after collostodiuretics.
Oh my god.
Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
I kept confusing a letter with a number, then your name is Dr. O, Dr. Zero.
Yes, thank you.
Hold on. Yep, I'm still recording. Thank God. Thanks, Satan.
Zero. I am Zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
I don't know. O sounds more impressive.
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Oh, shit.
Fine. Ask. Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Hold on. Damn, I didn't know I needed intelligence 9 for this bitch. Crap. Well, good thing we got mentats. How many do we have? 54 mentats? Oh my god.
Predictable. The lobotomite specimen returns. Its purpose? Repetition. Chances of success? High.
Oh my. Let's see. I want to talk to you about
What
your
about
name.
it? I don't feel like arguing it with you, too.
If you wanted to differentiate this O and 0, just put a slash through 0.
What?
0. Draw a slash through it.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
Trust me, I could relate to you too much, buddy. Lord almighty, could I relate?
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. O is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Well, there's power in 0. Reduces anything multiplied against it to 0.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic?
Exactly.
I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. To make a 0 in all the think tank, they won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle.
Ha.
Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration.
Aw.
Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
So, 0, got any amazing discoveries to share?
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-resses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, built it. Amazing, isn't it?
Thanks.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Alright.
That genius Mobius somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure.
A giant robot scorpion?
Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds?
Can you tell me about this facility?
Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky.
Oh my
Don't get
god.
me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
There we go.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Thank you. What do you do here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts.
Right on.
I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state. Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
Fair enough. Alright, bye.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Later, Dr. Zero. Already talked to Dala. Now I just need to talk to this guy.
What are you doing back? Mobius's threats persist. Worse, he's filling up our transmission storage holotape to capacity.
Uh-oh. I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you, asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Okay. He came and went.
Yes, a most goodbye.
Alrighty. Well, now with that all taken care of, the only thing we have left to do is... Oh! Oh, we need to do some Gabe stuff. God damn it. Alright, let's get that done. Oh. Oh. There we go. Let's see. World map. Or I gotta go to Higgs Village. There we go. That'll be dealt with the murder death claw that lives in the... Oh yeah, the name has changed to Stripe too. There we go. Oh, good lord. God damn it. Really? Like a couple dudes over here, and now I can't fast travel? Yeah, growl, let me see how that works for you. Son of a bitch. Alright, well I should have just enough repair kits to get through and finish this DLC. How well is preserved meat? I wonder if I can craft it into something. I have one repair kit left. Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's go talk to Boris. Am I recording? I am. Good. Let's save real quick just in case something goes hoo-high again. Lord knows it could happen. There we go. Boris!
The lobotomite returns. What insidious plan can it have brewing in its horrid mind? What commie anti-American propaganda will it spew?
Shut the fuck up.
What? Why, yes, it is. I used to leave it outside his doghouse, chock full of chems, before the cybernetic modifications, of course. And no matter how chemmed the food, he would always eat it, and his tail would wag, even while you know, I'm having the most perplexing feeling squiggling through my biogel. I can't quite pin it down.
Sounds like Gabe really loved you.
Why, yes, Gabe. No matter how awful my day had been, he was always waiting there. How odd. My gel is decoagulating.
That sounds like a
And
good
when
thing.
I would talk to him about Betsy, and how Marcus would beat on me and call me Smarty's sissy pants, he'd just sit there, head on my knee, and...
Fred face.
If you don't mind, I'll take that ball. Just need to remove it. Put it away, somewhere out of radar range. For some reason, its similarity to the crater shape of Big Mountain is starting to fill up all available cognitive spaces. That, combined with my own overwhelming feeling of having done something terrible, the two were hitting me with unexpected force.
Sounds to me like you hurt someone who loved you very much. As a specimen.
As odd as it is, I believe that is the conclusion. And I wonder why it didn't hit me before, until I saw that memory in your hands. This sensation is unpleasant. I don't care for it. I don't care for this place either. And I feel as if we've forgotten something. Still, it is no matter. Crush the feeling down. Crush it down. Push it into the loop. Yes, forgotten. Almost. Yes, I do not need to remember anymore. Not today.
Uh-huh. Later, Boris. Being such a big old bore.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
That is a good point. Alright. Old World Blues. Time to take care of this. Ah!
Tail rocking off. Destroy this one, I'll make more. Oh, it's my
Ow! Alrighty. Let's do this shit. All the drugs. All the bear meat. Oh no! Alrighty. There we go. Oh, that was easy. There. So. Alright. All that just for 45 XP. What a shame. Fun time, though. Let's see. ID Revelation. Another layer? Crap. many are there? And here we are, a familiar setting. Yeah, there's actually a very interesting story behind everything here that happened. Let's see, Gatling laser, we're not gonna need it, but...
Electrons attached to the neutron's attached to the meson's connected to the proton.
Time to collect some books. Oh! Wow, I've never seen a Robo-Brain here before. That is hilarious. So before we talk to Mobius, I'm just gonna look around real quick. Oh shit, everything's like organized. Oh, that classic music. Can never get enough of it. Alright, cool. Yeah, he's not hostile at all. In fact, I think we could just go without talking to him at all. Proton axe. I'll take some steady. Camera, drain, okay. Ooh, drained. Another layer. Oh, well, let's fix that. There we go. Ooh, actual... Oop, I'll take medics. Microfusion cells. Flour, don't need that. Mentats, I'll take some mentats, because apparently there isn't just enough drugs around here. My lord. These guys are not afraid to do their drugs. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got going on here. Psycho, my beloved scientist scrubs. More money, I'll take that. There we go. Nice. Oh my god. So many mentats. What the hell? Gonna just rob him of all of his mentats? He doesn't need this. Man his age, he needs to be cutting back on the drugs. God, there's so many mentats. And toaster. Pre-war money. Old computers that no longer work. Wow. Crap, dude. Alrighty. Proton throwing axe. Energy cells, I'll take those. I'll take some jet. And some money. Another bobby pin, even though I'm not running out of those anytime soon. Alright, that looks to be about everything. Oh, I was about to say, yeah, more drugs, Jesus. Ammunition containers. There we go. Nice XP. Very good. Hey there. Ooh, Science 15, Charisma +1, and Intelligence +2. Oh, that's crazy. I like that. powerful shit right there, my friend. I think that's about everything we can loot here. Let me check the time, because I think we'll be able to actually finish this DLC within this episode. But first things first. Actually, no, we'll have to go back for that anyway. So let's go talk to this guy first, then we'll look for the talking module. Come back here.
Hmm? Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days.
It's okay, my friend.
You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. A little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV, Coon? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
I've defeated your giant Robo-Scorpion. You're next. Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you.
Ha.
Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises? Were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Yes. Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis.
Damn.
Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
That's unfortunate. You weren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I was curious about some things. Oh, there's... Oh, nope, not another level up yet.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your monitor, but you're getting ghost perception. I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities.
I love this guy.
Please be my guest. The receptor is there. And the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
Can you tell me about your Robo-Scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
I was curious about some things.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out!
Oh my god.
So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Fair enough. Wait, it sounds like you built the Robo-Scorpions, issue threats to keep the think tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do.
Ah. Everything you've told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I. Although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
Gotcha. You reprogram their names as a part of a recursion loop. What, to trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
Let's see.
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail.
Klein, Mobius, O's, a circle, 8's an infinity symbol. They're all loops. I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended.
Ah.
Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here.
I see.
I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quiet professional.
Fair enough. Minor detail, but a snake devouring its own tail is Ouroboros, not Ouroboros. Fuck, I'm not saying that.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
It's the
Well,
think tank.
it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
Ooh. But there were other visitors, though. Why am I different?
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
The bullet that went to my brain. Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up, but...
Yes, very good. I should have Mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
I can't leave it.
Oh, no. I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all. If you become friends or exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you. Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course, your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around everywhere.
Gotcha. 3 technologies after broadcast.
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
Gotcha.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure.
Oh, no.
That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
Oh, goodness. Was there any other data transmitted in your threat broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
Gotcha. What was the purpose of these technologies of
The
yours?
X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Gotcha. Goodness gracious. Talk about Alice in Wonderland. No, The Wizard of Oz. This is all big Wizard of Oz bullshit. This is actually. Wait a minute. Wow, it is. It's like Wizard of Oz. Alright, let's see what else we got to talk about.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
I sure am. Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Gotcha. Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh well.
Oh, already? Just curious about something else.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
I sure am. Alright, well, I think that's enough of, Mr. Mobius, Dr. Mobius here. Time for me to go. Goodbye.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
I will try. Now the drugs can finally wear off properly. Oh, wait, what? What happened?
They said I was mad. Preposterous. Not an angry bone in my body. Had them all removed.
Ha. Wait, a wild wasteland thing happened and I missed it? God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna just watch the video for all that. They are so easy to just miss. Then again, it didn't help that I had the drug wearing off effect going on while talking to him. Alright, so let's get field research going. Let's see, what's the recording at now? Ooh, 44. I think I might end this video soon. I wasn't expecting me talking to him to last so goddamn long. Oh, there we go. Nice. I guess that's it. Now all we gotta do is talk to our brain here. And then, yeah, that'll be really the end of it.
I'm imagining all sorts of imaginary numbers right now.
But I think we'll pick this up in the next episode. So thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care and have a wonderful day.